so about part 2 of week 51, and this is a little bit more cheerful than the previous part. So obviously Joe was taking some time off work from now really over Christmas, and so I just wanted to sort of distract him, keep him going over Christmas and things like that. So we had loads of things booked anyway, so I didn't really need to think of other things to do, but it was just to keep his mind, you know, from wandering, and it just meant that we could, you know, still have a nice sort of Christmas time even though the circumstances weren't great. But yeah, so we did quite a few random little things. I'm using a Design A pocket page, so it's really easy to use, and I'm still using obviously the Pink Fresh collection, where I just have these, I believe they're like 3x3 squares, and that's all I have of the collection. So I have been working quite hard actually to sort of be more organised with my collections. Sometimes when I get a Pink Fresh Studio collection, I'll either put it just stickers with all my other stickers, or I'll actually put them with the collection. I need to really start putting them with the collection cut parts, because it's times like this where actually I could have the stickers for this collection, but they're up in all my Christmas stickers and things like that. So I have tried to get a bit better, and with us moving house and things, I'm trying to do little by little so that things are all together in a place where I don't sort of forget that I have something, because it's very, very easy to do where you put something in a box and then put that box in another box and yeah, it's gone. So I am trying to be a bit more proactive with things like that, but I have been really happy with what I've done this year in regards to using collections and using things up. Obviously, it's very difficult to use up collections when you're only doing 2 layouts with it. But it was definitely an improvement over just sort of not using them at all. I've always been quite aware of how much stuff I've got, so I'm always trying to use things. Whenever I do a new travel album and things like that, I go through everything to make sure that I've got everything that I possibly can, and I haven't just picked out my favourites and things. I definitely go through everything and try and use as much as I can. There's things that I've had for about 10 years that I really want to use, but I've just never found the right sort of colours or, you know, theme and things like that, but it will come eventually. So as I was talking about that, it was just the first line of, you know, photos that I was doing, and basically we just went into Leeds. We were going to go shopping, but actually we couldn't really be bothered, but I really wanted to see the light show that they were showing up against the hotel, the big hotel called the Queen's in Leeds Centre. They had like a light show every 10 minutes or something, and it was really cool, and we, you know, stood there and watched it. It's obviously got the Christmas markets and things all around it as well, so it was just very festive. So we basically went to go watch that. So the large 6x4 photo is a picture of the hotel, and then the picture just of me and Joe just in front of it. So I'm going to use the green journal piece just so I can obviously write a little bit about what we did there. Then the middle section is all about us going to see our friends. We went to our favourite curry house, as we normally do with them, just before Christmas. I think it was the Friday the 20th, just to obviously see them before Christmas. And it was so cute because their baby, their 2-year-old, had the same trainers on as Joe, so obviously we had to get a picture. And I don't know how I ended up in that picture, but it's a nice picture of us 3. But it was really cute that they had matching trainers on, so I thought that was adorable. We didn't get to celebrate his birthday, the toddler's birthday this time, because we was in Japan, but we did get him a present so that he could unwrap it. We were going to give him at dinner, but we learnt last time when we gave him a present, he just got everything out and it was going flying. So we thought, we'll wait till they can take it home and he can unwrap it at home, because it was quite bulky as well. So we didn't want to cause chaos in the restaurant, but they actually sent us a video of him opening it when they got home, and it's so cute, and he says thank you to us and everything. It's just really cute, so it's always very nice. Obviously we don't have kids of our own, so it's nice to be able to spoil our friends' kids, and yeah, it's just cute because they just love everything at that age. So that's the first photo, is obviously a picture of us 3, and then I'm going to use a cut apart. I just love this little gingerbread house. I just put it in the pocket next door. And then I'm going to I took a screenshot of the video of what they took of Leo opening his gift and him reaching out for it, because it just looks so cute. So I'm still using the first edition paper pad, and I love this because I actually get to see more of the paper in the background. It just, the paper is so nice and it's very funky, and it's just nice to be able to show it off a little bit, compared to sometimes when I literally cover the whole thing in in the photo, so you can't actually see what's going on. But it's just nice to be able to show a little bit more of the paper. So we were actually down at my parents' for Christmas this year. So we were celebrating Christmas with Joe's family this weekend coming. So it meant that we got to sort of have 3 Christmases, as we normally do, to be fair, because we normally tend to do something with Joe's immediate family, then Joe's like aunts and grandmas and stuff like that, and then we have Christmas with my family. So we tend to have a few family Christmases, and that's obviously one of the, I don't know if it's a perk or if it's a, I don't know, hassle of having families on different ends of the country. Basically, we have to celebrate separately, but this year it was our year to be down south. So as I said, we celebrated Christmas with Joe's family at the weekend before we headed down. So those will be the photos that are going to go down the bottom. So I'm still using these cute little stickers that came from Flying Tiger. They're really nice, actually. I really enjoyed using them, and I do use up pretty much most of them. I think there's only a few left. But it's, obviously it's good that I'm using them up, but they are really nice. They're like a felt sort of style, and they're just nice colours, and they're a nice sort of size as well. They're not too big. So yeah, as I said, we spent Christmas with Joe's family. So the first photo is just a 6x4 of us actually round at Joe's sister's house, which is where we had Christmas dinner. She made the Christmas dinner. She's obviously over 3 months pregnant now, so Joe actually helped cook a lot, and he wanted to help because, one, he wanted to obviously help her while she was pregnant, but also because he wanted to learn how to cook, a Sunday Christmas dinner. He knows how to do it, but it's just getting more and more practicing, the timings and knowing what the best way to do it is and stuff like that. So I think he enjoyed himself, and it was a very, very nice meal. So it was just nice to be able to do that. So we went over a little bit earlier and helped prep for it, but we managed to get some few photos of us around the table eating Christmas dinner. I love this photo so much because obviously Bilbo he has to be in the photo, obviously, but the only way to get him to sort of concentrate and to stay where he was to sort of invite him to lick the leftovers on a plate, which wasn't much at all. I think it was a few crumbs, but he'll take anything. But it just makes me laugh so much because obviously we're all laughing at him when we were trying to take this photo. So yeah, I thought that was really cute. And then the last photo is just a picture of our meal that we actually had. So obviously we had like a Christmas dinner, very traditional sort of thing. We had soup and prawn cocktail to start. I don't eat fish or anything like that, so I had soup, but it was really, really nice. And then we had a dessert where we all brought, Joe's mum brought a homemade trifle, and then we bought like a sticky toffee trifle that we got from Marks and Spencer's, and it was the most amazing thing ever. So I fully loved having 2 trifles at Christmas. So that was really fun. I'm just going to use that cut apart that says holiday traditions. So obviously I can write a little bit about, Christmas dinner and everything like that and what we normally do. So yeah, that was a really nice weekend. And as I said, it was a nice sort of distraction for Joe. And it was good that we were busy over Christmas, because I think if we weren't, I think he would have sat there and thought about, the situation and things like that. So I'm recording this mid-January now because I'm that far behind. And things are okay. We're, still moving on and still trying to, keep him distracted and keep him happy and things. So yeah, it's just one of those things, unfortunately, but making the most of everything and making the most of life. So I hope you enjoyed this part, and I'll be back soon. Bye.